Okay, welcome everyone as we learn the Mishna Yomis for Shabbos, Parashat Shlach Lecha, as we are in the 6th parak of Masechtas Gittin, and we are holding with Mishna Dalin and Hay sponsored Le'iloi Nishmas Shlomo ben Mordechai L'Refuah Shleima for Yomis ben Chayesar for Schus of Avram and Yom Ben Shbe Malk Yudis and family, sponsored by the Fisher family. Le'iloi Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram and Levi Perel Bas Ruvain by Yod Klugman and family for the Parnas Gzun Nachas and L'Refuah Shleima for Meir ben Chayesar. So here we're talking about a woman that's married to a kohen. So she's allowed to eat truma, but once her marriage is terminated with a get, she can't eat truma anymore. So if she says to Shmuel, bring me my get from my husband Chatzko, Hava Ligiti, bring me my get. So she's only divorced when the get gets into her hands. So echelas betruma, she could eat truma get liyad until the get reaches her hand. If, however, she says to Shmuel, hiskabaligiti, accept my get, so that she's divorced as soon as the husband puts the get into her hand, then asur lecha truma miyad, because maybe when Shmuel walks out from her house, he'll meet the husband, and as soon as Shmuel holds the get, she's divorced, so she has to assume that she might be divorced momentarily, so she has to stop eating truma immediately. Now, hiskabali gite b'makom ploini, if she tells Shmuel, accept my get only in Williamsburg, so then oichelas betruma, she could eat truma until the time it takes for the get to reach Williamsburg. Until it reaches Williamsburg. However, Rabbi Eliezer, if you remember, we said earlier, Rabbi Eliezer holds that a woman, since she's divorced without her consent, she does not insist on a place, and rather, when she said Williamsburg, she's just giving Mar Mokum where the husband might be. And since the husband might be somewhere else, Rabbi Eliezer miyad, she can't eat truma immediately because the husband might be somewhere else, and then she would be divorced as soon as Shmuel gets the get into his hand, wherever it is. Mishnah Hay tells us, ha'omer kisvu get utunu l'ishti, if he says, write a get and deliver it to my wife, that of course is the most basic instruction. Or even if he says gershua, divorce her, which includes writing the get and delivering it. Or if he says kisvu igeres usnula, write a letter and give it to her, because the get is called, in the text of the get, it's called igeres shivukin, a letter of departure. So all of these are correct ways to mandate, to delegate a get. Hari elu, in all of these cases, yichtavu, the shliach should write the get, v'yitnu, and deliver it to her. However, if the husband says an ambiguous language, pitrua, release her. Now, release her is not enough, because release her might mean release her from marriage. It also can mean release her from debt. Or parnasuit, support her. Support her could mean with clothing. It could also mean support her that she shouldn't have to, that she should be divorced, that she shouldn't have to fall liyibam. Asala kanimus, do what is the custom, or asala karoi, do what is proper. Again, that's not too ambiguous. It could mean a lot of things. Lo yama, so that's not a good delegation of a get. Now, in delegating a get to a shliach, the person needs to say, the husband needs to say, write it and deliver it. Write is not enough, because write it means, write it, maybe I'll use it. You have to say, deliver it. However, the Mishna will tell us certain exceptions, where even if he didn't say deliver it, we assume that that's what he meant. So, if a condemned man was taken out with an iron collar around his neck to be executed, V'amar kisvu get lishti, write a get to my wife. He does that so that she should be divorced before he dies, so she shouldn't be locked in to have to marry his brother. So even though he only said write it, we say that just because of the terror of his upcoming execution, he forgot to say deliver it. We write it and we deliver it. Chazru Laima, they added 3 other such occasions. First 2 and then a third. Afam Mefarish, also one who's going in a dangerous sea journey. So there they gave a get beforehand in case he's lost at sea, that the wife shouldn't be an aguna. Or v'yotze b'shara, or if one goes on a caravan journey through dangerous areas with pirates, so they would give a get. Even if he just said write it, we deliver it. And we say that he didn't mention deliver it only because he was so worried about the journey. Reb Shimon Shazuri, I mean this is true afa mesukin, for a very sick man who says write a get for his wife. We write it and we deliver it, because we say he didn't say deliver it only because he was sick and he forgot to say deliver it, but we deliver it as well. We want to thank you for joining us. We want to remind you to try to get new people to come and join us for our journey in Bava Basra. We're still young in Bava Basra to start. People shouldn't say, oh, too late, just started. We still have 164 blot left. So there's a lot of terrain to cover. It's a great opportunity. We're also looking for a sponsor for this week's Chumash share on Kairach. Kairach is always a very important parasha. I always talk about the ugliness of Machlokes. 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.